Hi, this is Faith and Literacy, and this is the start of a series of videos for teachers and homeschooling parents to help you prepare for the new school year. You know, the new school year is an exciting time filled with opportunities for growth, learning, and building relationships. Even if it's a homeschooling parent, you can strengthen those bonds with your children. So whether you're in the classroom or a homeschooling parent, preparing effectively can set the tone for a successful and enjoyable new year. So these series of videos are going to provide a comprehensive approach to getting ready for the new academic year. It'll include practical tips, essential checklists, and some activities to do. So, part 1, planning and organization. The first thing that you want to do is set your goals and objectives. And you want to begin by reflecting on the previous school year. And not starting with reflecting on what the students did, but reflecting on what you did. You want to identify what worked well and what are some areas that you need improvement in. You want to be able to use that information to set clear goals and objectives for the new year. That's going to help you to provide the direction and the purpose your academic year needs. So I want you to look back on the previous year. Take notes on what strategies were effective and what areas might need more attention. You want to make sure that you are defining specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART, goals for not just your students, but for you. I want you to think about what are some personal goals that you can make for yourself for this new school year. Upon reflecting on the things that worked well and didn't work so well, think about what are some areas in academia that you may not have a lot of knowledge on or you're lacking. And what you want to do is make sure that you seek to improve and grow in those areas. I want you to seek out relevant courses, workshops, and conferences that will help you to improve those areas. The next thing that you're going to do is start curriculum planning. Creating a well-structured curriculum is critical for both the classroom and the homeschooling environment. So I want you to review the standards and the benchmarks for your grade or the grades that your children are in. I want you to ensure that your curriculum lines up with state and national standards. And then you're going to create the bones, the outline of a year-long plan. Now, it doesn't mean that this plan isn't going to change because nothing is static. Everything changes and grows, right? But you have to start somewhere. So I want you to outline the major topics and themes that you will cover each month. And you're going to make sure you're matching that with the standards, both at the state and national level, that need to be covered for your children. Now, once you have those themes for each month, then I want you to start to develop your unit and your lesson plans. You want to break down that year-long plan into smaller, manageable units and individual lessons. I want you to think about not only what needs to be covered for that particular grade level, think about your child for the homeschooling parent and the things that maybe they need to review that you didn't get to last year that you want to include for this year. This is where the homeschool parent has a little advantage because for the classroom teacher, you may not know the students who are coming into your care. You want to make sure, if you can, get some rudimentary information from the previous teacher so that you have something to build upon. But that first month of teaching in the classroom is critical for you, the classroom teacher, because this is where you're building bonds and really getting to know your students, their strengths and weaknesses academically, but also getting to know them as people, knowing what they like and don't like. And you can use that information and weave that into your lessons. And lastly, you want to make sure that you are incorporating diverse learning materials. That means that you are doing your research and looking into a variety of resources, not just workbooks and textbooks, but also online resources, hands-on activities that's going to cater to different learning styles. So I hope this is helpful to get you started. Stay tuned for the next part where I'm going to be talking about preparing your learning environment. Until next time, I'll check you later.